Can I dispel this darkness and imbue you with sight?
Thank you, Oli. I can see much clearer now. This place would make a fine new base.
The ancients used it long ago to survive a great cataclysm. Eons later, our fate has led us to the same place.
Why are you here, Ole? Since when do you Nadocs get involved?
My presence here now is of great import.
What is happening, Ole?
Berwick, you have awakened the demon.
How Berwick won the uprising of 67. Where did this book come from?
No, Berwick. Not whence. When?
33 years later. It is said that it began with the binding of three kingdoms, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and the Forks. Together they forged one order, one kingdom, one empire, the Age of Kali. It is the 84th year. 17 have transpired since the last major uprising, the uprising of 67, where a last alliance of free peoples led by General Berwick was brutally defeated by the mailed fist of the Empire. During the peace that followed, the Empire consolidated their control, amassing power over the masses. Its industries expand beyond reckoning, caring not for the desolation wrought upon Gaia. But that peace is fading in the wind. Aloft in the clouds above Gaia, the Vimana steams, slowly slithering down, descending upon its prey. The Sky Trooper automatons aboard begrudgingly prepare.
Listen up, maggots! Summoned we have been by our glorious master, to do again that which we do.
Kill everything that opposes us in any way!
Especially if it risks our peace and prosperity.
Peace! Prosperity! Kill them all!
Informed we have been the Kingdom of Forks plans in secret to secede from the union of our empire, for which so much has been sacrificed, for which so much has been gained.
Peace! Prosperity! Kill them all!
This shall not stand. This upstart rogue kingdom shall rue the day they threatened our peace and prosperity.
Peace! Prosperity! Kill them all!
Forks has refused to pay their tribute to the Sky People. Thus, we have been dispatched to Westminster Castle. Be ready at 0400. For in the dark, in the night, we come!
Peace! Prosperity! Kill them all!
I was ordered to take the king, dead or alive. Alive? Who do they think they're talking to? We're not babysitters. So let's review. Kill the guards, the council, the dogs, cats, lorikeets, whatever you can find, really.
What about the lamers, sir?
Of course. I mean, of course, the lemurs. You know the drill.
Kill everything that opposes us in any way!
I hate breathing this air, too. So let's get this done and get the Krakow out of here. This should be a walk in the park against these technologically deprived savages. And while we're at it, let's keep them deprived, shall we? I don't want one thing left behind that can be used to so much as warm a child on a cold night. Lock and load, and watch each other's backs. Let's nobody get killed today unless we kill them.
Break. This is Skynest calling Falcon 1. Red alert, do you copy, over?
Falcon 1 to Skynest. Affirmative. Receiving loud and clear. There's no problems down here that I can see. Over.
Skynest to Falcon 1. Sensors indicate multiple bogies on your 9 o'clock. Can you confirm visual? Over.
Red alert! Battle stations now! Let's move! Move! Mayday, Skynest! Mayday! This is Falcon 1. We are under heavy attack. We cannot see what's attacking us. Please advise. Repeat, we cannot see what is attacking us. Please advise.
Falcon 1, this is Skynest. We need a sit rep, over. Falcon 1, do you read? Over. Falcon 1, do you copy? Repeat, do you copy? Scion Control, this is Skynest. We've lost the Falcon. Falcon 1 is down. Repeat, Falcon 1 is down.
We embark on this story of hopeful beginnings, of a cycle finally come to end.
I remember my name. I'm Dan Dix, but I don't remember anything else.
I am Rudy. I'm sorry you can't remember anything else yet. Maybe my uncle can help. Follow me.
They say the book is always better than the film, with a richer, more detailed story. The same is true for our story. So, spoiler alert, this game movie will give away crucial plot points taken from over 25 hours of gameplay in Rebellion Gaia. You have been warned. Meanwhile, back at the crash site, arriving from the sky, the personal executioners to the almighty Archon, his left and his right hand, Revan and Malik.
Masters! Oh! Colonel Kroon ever at your service, my lords!
Quit your groveling worm. We seek an update, you foolish yeasty codpiece.
Oh, yes, of course, Masters, of course. We don't really have anything to report as such, but we have...
You there.
Oh, yes, my lords.
What is your name, Captain?
Crag, my lord.
Mission reports, please.
This region is in full lockdown. Although we have no evidence to confirm it, we suspect the rebels had a hand in the attack.
Do not speculate, Crag. We bid you conjure only facts.
Understood, my lord. Only the dead greeted us. Facts they keep to themselves.
One walked away from this. I feel him. An initiate. Your senses are keen. For the initiate is also in my mind. Land dwellers come assisted in his extrication. Is there a casualty count, Captain Crag?
32, my lords.
We'll cross-reference their identities against the flight manifest. I have an unnerving sensation that we've been here before. Yeah. Though not in this life. Another. A path shall be revealed.
My lords! We've discovered the trail south-southwest of the crash site.
That is our road, Malik. Agreed, Revan. Captain.
Yes, my lords.
We're taking your men.
If it pleases, my lords.
It does. Revan, how do you get them to burn for so long?
Lots and lots of practice.
Impressive.
Wait, do you know me? Do you know who I am? No, don't go. I have so many questions, please. We're rebels now. Let's go find the others.
That was different. Yes, interesting change. Maybe it will help.
Rudy and Dandix trek east through the desert wastelands to the sleepy town of Sweetwater. Making their way to the Sweetwater Inn, the boys begin canvassing the bar, seeking clues as to the whereabouts of the Rebel J. Dandix, with fresh eyes, spied a forgotten relic, a TV. Curious as to what it was, he witnessed the absurdity that is television. Rona was just a small virus, and nobody paid much attention to him, but now he's discovered the power of media.
Oh my God! I'm on TV! Guys, look! I'm everywhere!
From nobody to the one everybody can use as a pretext for other agendas. Media is all it takes. Donate now to the mainstream media and get bonus cover-up coverage for you and your cronies. CNNT, paid for by the Bill and Billy Lucifer Foundation.
All units respond. Shots fired. Code 322. Freemason down on the corner of Skull and Bones. Deadly force is advised. Repeat. Deadly force is advised.
How did the ancients build Göbekli Tepe?
انت ما راح تسمعني اصلا، انت حتخلي لساني جوا الشاشه وبعدين تخليني اشوف مجنون. ياي I kill you.
We will debit your credit. Principal, interest, accounts receivable, accounts payable, tax deduction, revenue recognition.
Morgan and Morgan Accounting, professionals in the trade.
I know, I get that a lot. The name's Gates. Elon Gates. I've come from the future to avert calamity. Then by all means, why don't you cut to the chase, Elon Gates? Thank you. We need a system to surveil the world's population and control every aspect of their lives, especially what they think. Privatize all government assets. This system will be of great value if we are to survive. Tell people it's for the good of the environment or something.
Are you sad when you're not happy?
Yes.
Does working a pointless job to earn fake money bring you down?
Yeah.
Do you just want to be normal like everybody else?
Yes. Well, get on down to your local Rockefeller medicine store and pick up some Prozacapan.
Side effects include blindness, diarrhea, spontaneous uterus convulsion, impotence, constipation, skin irritation, lung collapse, typhoid.
What have we got here, Sergeant? A lot of paperwork. 3 victims going thirds in an AK-47 clip. All 3 of them were decapitated using bad CGI. One of them had 17 puncture wounds to his appendix. Any suspects? Well, until we get the prints back from that piano, we're just going to have to assume it's orchestra-related.
Sir, the test results for the Rona came back for all 3 victims positive.
Yeah, ripper. Case closed. Guard Cop Investigations. Wednesdays at 6.
This year's Rona season is the worst on record, with an estimated 322% increase of death. We know where the new Rona outbreaks are. They're in the North region, West, South, and Eastern fringes. Slaves, citizens, are advised to stay indoors and report all movements using the new Track and Trap Tracer app. New lockdown rules are now in effect. Children are on curfew from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Adult curfew begins at 5 p.m. and ends at 9 a.m. Hugging family members is now prohibited from the hours of 9 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. the following day. Telling jokes about the Rona now comes with an automatic 14-year sentence followed by swift execution. Kissing with the tongue is now prohibited unless you're wearing a mask. If you have any questions regarding the Rona, the ministry takes about 2 weeks to get back to you, and the answer is always don't ask.
In the dark future of the year 2000, there is no hope, but one duck stands in his way. Part bird, part machine, all action. And this time, it's personal.
New Rona lockdown.
This year's Rona season is the worst on record.
CNNT News.
Welcome to CNNT News, putting you second. I'm your host, Anaphylaxis Jones. With lockdowns going into effect midnight tonight, the Ministry of Truth reminds you that this year's Rona season is the worst on record. But just in time, the Rona 10 vaccine is free from the restraints of clinical trials and is available to you today. Our friend and major sponsor, Bill Dawes, is here to tell us all about it. Everybody roll up your sleeves and give it up for Bill! Ladies, please, refrain from throwing your underwear on stage. The men, too. Sorry to the audience at home. People just love Bill. So welcome, Bill. How are the wife and kids?
Well, my wife has...
That's great to hear. So tell me, Bill, what do you say to these crazy people out there who claim your vaccine has killed members of their family and permanently damaged their children?
There's a lot of fake news out there, you know? People trying to make a buck off us poor billionaires. I mean, so what if it sterilized your kids?
Ladies and gentlemen, please. The audience can't hear Bill lying to them.
I love this crowd. So like I was saying, these people believe in facts, statistics, double-blind testing, and all other manners of witchcraft. There is only one thing you need to believe, and that is me! I want to have your abortion!
Yes, we all do want to have his abortion, don't we? Now, Bill,
I'm sorry to cut you off there, Anaphylaxis, but I've got something important to say that's been on my mind for a long time. The funniest thing about these conspiracy theorists is that they categorically don't know if our vaccine works or not. They've never taken it.
And don't you have a special promotional offer on that?
Yes, we do, Anaphylaxis. Our all-new try-it-before-you-buy-it scheme means that if you're not sure if the vaccine is good for you, just take it now and pay for it later.
I've never been more excited about a vaccine in my life. I can't wait to take it.
Well, Anaphylaxis, I have one with me here.
Well, come on, Lindo. Let's get stuck in. Is this the real vaccine?
Of course, Anaphylaxis. You didn't think you were getting saline, did you?
Oh, so are there any side effects, or...?
Oh, you'll find out.
Wow, Bill, this makes me feel like I've got the strength of 10 men. Could I have another one?
Of course, take as many as you want. Want it in the other arm?
No. Between the toes will be fine.
There we go. So how are you feeling now?
Like I have the power of the gods! And that's all the time we have left for CNNT News, putting you second. Coming up next, reaction videos.
And this week on reaction videos, vaccine reaction videos. People reacting to people having reactions. That's meta. Here's one with our reporter Susie Dorset reacting to news anchor Anaphylaxis Jones going into anaphylactic shock after taking 2 vaccines live on air. Let's see her reaction to the reaction of anaphylaxis getting anaphylaxis.
Vladimir is back for the most anticipated sequel of the decade, SARS-CoV-2.
So if you get the Rona, you've got a 99.7% chance of survival. The only way to tell if you've got the Rona is by taking a test that gives up to 97% false positives. The only way to protect yourself from the Rona is to take a gene therapy that's never been tested on human beings. It's not a vaccine. Look, there are people in the sky, man. They run everything. If you want to know who rules over you, find out who you are not allowed to quit.
Look, Papa Joe, I can drive with no hands.
Oh, your hair smells like cinnamon.
Joe, I'm scared.
What's wrong, Sugar Plum?
People are starting to find out about our relationship.
Don't you worry, my little Trumpty Dumpty. I won't let them hurt you. You just lay down for a while and let Papa Joe do the driving.
Oh, I love you, Papa Joe.
I love you too, my little trumpet.
Will Q's secret plan that he publicly disclosed do all the work for you and overthrow the Penivores? Eat some popcorn and wait for the next episode to find out on Q's of Our Lives.
Plan your next vacation with Epstein Island Tours.
The surf is always up, and the weather is always...
An Australian biotech company has developed a new treatment it hopes will prevent people dying from COVID vaccine.
She is beautiful.
Whoa, like an angel. Oh, act casual. She's coming our way.
I'm also extremely good at casting spells. If you would like to see me cast a fireball on your faces, then continue wasting my time. I am Lucy, and it's a pleasure to work with you losers.
Woohoo! Lucy, that was you making that racket outside? Get me out of here.
My name is Rudy, by the way.
Ain't he just adorable?
Worn and embittered, Sig indignantly directs the party through the forest of the lost.
And that's us out of the Lost Forest. So don't thank me all at once now.
All four became linked much earlier this cycle. Perhaps our projections are invalid.
Do you think a girl like her and a guy like me? Never mind.
They're so creepy. The way they just stare like that.
Wow, you can see them too? I thought only me and my brother could see them.
Sig, can you tell me about the crash and the Sky People?
Sure, General Berwick has been working with King Gaia and a faction of the Forks Kingdom for a few months now. This faction discovered something that disturbed them enough to renounce the Empire. At the risk of total war, the Sky People must have sent that Vimana to stop Forks from renouncing the Empire.
When crossing a rift to make discoveries, anomalies surface from nothingness. Silence spills into the void. Only then do you learn of your place in the great chain of order. Here before me stand all four of its links. Although I am elated to receive all of you here again, I yearn for it to be the last time.
Meanwhile, high above Gaia, Revan and Malik have returned home.
Welcome home, my lords. Admiral Tarkin awaits you on the bridge. Sound the horns and prepare the cantaloupes. Our lords have returned from their journey, bringing peace and prosperity to the land and the people.
Peace! Prosperity! Kill them all!
Troopers! Report for Imperial Evaluation Detail. Dismissed. Closer, my friends. Returning empty-handed? Disappointed, are we? Do not despair, my lords, for Lord Archon has informed me that the Lost Initiate was an early subject of the MK Ultra initiative. So, in retrospect, what might appear as utter failure and pathetic bungling on your part was, in point of fact, a gift capable of ending the rebellion once and for all.
Your words indulge your standing, Tarkin. If we possess the authority, you would be ashes for your insolence.
But you don't possess the authority, do you? Had you, then I'd have been cinders many moons ago whence first we crossed paths. Then, as now, you are on my bridge, under my command. Before you were burning people to death with your witch sorcery and foul accoutrement, I was sending armies of men to their deaths and making a damn good living at it.
You keep living, while those who serve you die. This is what you think leadership is. Real leadership is when you kill your own men yourself.
Yes, thank you very much for telling me how to do my job. Now, on to the business at hand. The Initiate, number 108, aka Dan Dix, came to us at age 3. Programmed as a sleeper agent, the goal was to create infiltrators so good that even they didn't know they were infiltrators.
Useful idiots.
Indeed. With no knowledge of the true purpose or target, neither capture nor memory wipe could stop them from carrying out the subconscious programming we embedded in their pineal gland. Our targets, the rebel leader Berwick, or the secret base whence he dwells, are the only trigger required for the Initiate to consciously remember his mission. In so doing, his subconscious will activate and force him to assassinate Berwick and return to home base with the intel he's gathered.
For 17 years we have scrounged, searched, scoured and subdued all, seeking it. Now, as if by accident, our quarry all but falls into our hands. Sounds too good to be true. The rebels may yet put faith in our asset, after he killed a sheriff. But can we trust him?
The initiative ranked him among the very best there has ever been. Experienced in the field, combat ready, consistently loyal. All his Imperial evaluations check out.
If you say so.
Admiral! Incoming comm from Lord Archon's Castigator class vessel. Castigator? Ooh, fancy. Put it up on Taxit screen too.
Rise. It's so nice being aboard my new Castigator. The older one was just... well, anyway.
And what's happening to the old Castigator? I could perhaps...
Come not between an Archon and his Castigator. We have more important business at hand.
But weren't you just talking about...
Silence! As I was saying, outdated I have been as to the status of our little more. The more pertinent issue is who attacked us and why. Revan, Malik, a host of troopers await you, bound for Westminster Castle. Interrogate the king, the leadership, and lock down the kingdom. Be on your guard. Best not become the second ship lost en route to that hall of traitors. Tarkin. Triangulate the location of and monitor our new asset. If this all goes well, there might be a Castigator in it for you. Archon out. Yes, my lord.
Wait, has he already hung up?
He already hung up. And what happened to the cantaloupes? We always have cantaloupes when we return home. You know that.
Of course I do, sir.
Everybody knows that.
Of course I do, sir. The animator only had generic fruit bowls, sir. He was too lazy to draw the cantaloupes. It's not my fault, sir. Honest.
Well, why didn't the writer change the joke then?
Maybe he thought breaking the fourth wall and displaying the laziness of both the animator and the writer simultaneously would be more comical, sir.
It isn't.
That was my favourite fruit guy.
You always have to burn someone, don't you? I was chilly.
Ah, my favorite siblings. I was beginning to worry that you may not make it back. And it seems you've brought some new recruits. Can they be trusted?
Yes, sir. They helped me escape prison and have been excellent help.
The squad proceed to tell Jay about their adventure, the Empire, the Sky People, the Watchers.
He didn't tell them. He can't remember.
Yeah, Jay seems to think so, but I can't help but feel I lied to him. He thinks I defected from the Sky People. But what if I get my memory back and I'm evil?
Keep it down out there!
Exploring the wicked town, the squad noticed that Imperial checkpoints, black market gangs, and missing children appear to be the norm.
Oh, come now!
I'm Sunlord. I sell things you won't find in the shops.
I suspect the Empire hiding numbers of how many children are actually missing.
Disgusted with the town, the squad returned to the sewer base.
This is horrible.
Our work here isn't just rainbows and unicorns. Welcome to the truth. Welcome to the rebellion.
How come Dan next gets to go on a date with Lucy?
Pull it together! Go prepare yourselves. Come back and see me when you're ready to start the missions.
The theater date. The church date.
Ascensio? Transfiguro? Reamunio?
Get up to the church and save those kids!
lawyer. Get into
The Sea Shepherd is ready to depart to Epstein Island. Are you ready to bring the children back to safety?
Through the crystal ball, the party can view the King's Chamber at Westminster Castle of the Forks Kingdom.
Nah, please. I've told you everything already.
Told us who attacked our ship? You have not.
Please, I don't know who attacked you.
Lies. Perhaps you require another persuasion. Revan, you take this one, Malik. If your kingdom or the rebels didn't attack us, then who did?
We don't know. I beg of you.
Very well. Ow! We are heading back to Zion. Perhaps you will be ready to speak when we return.
Oh, not Jericho, too! I'm a prisoner of my own kingdom!
I hope the rebels find out what this is before these Sky Devils do.
To free the children, the party realized they must do what they came to do. Destroy Count Ghislaine.
What the cracko did you just tell him? You're a spy!
Ugh, what happened? Why are you all looking at me funny? I don't know. I don't feel so good. The last thing I remember was standing here. Did I do something bad?
They let him stay, calculating new course.
Meanwhile, on ground level,
Okay, he won't get hurt. Let's keep this quiet until we have a plan.
The party proceeds to take all the children home. The town is delighted by their return. Sig, Lucy, and Rudy then return to the sewer base, eager to speak with Sergeant J about Dan Dix. Dan Dix is forced to wait outside.